morning. Still in the shadows today. I'm not sure why. All right. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is excited for their final Friday of the month. It is a wonderful, gloomy Friday here, but hey, whatever. We got to make do with what we got, right? We get used to it here in Wisconsin. Sometimes it feels like we should be living in the TV version of London where it's constantly gloomy and rainy so all right. Well, first of all, it is the last Friday of the month, which means we need to sync our calendars for the next month. Make sure you've got all cards and make sure you've got all appointments synced up. Make sure you know what's going on next month so that way every calendar that you have matches. Also, it's Friday, which means that it's either errand day or tying up the week and date night. So it's your choice. Like I said yesterday, with Fly Lady Errand Day, it is, errands are basically done online right now. So, but don't worry, we'll get through this. It will be fine. We will get through this. Also, your mission for today is the foot of the bed. So we've done under the bed, we've done on top of the bed, we've done the left side of the bed, we've done the right side of the bed, and now we're doing the foot of the bed. So anything at the foot of the bed that needs to get cleaned up, let's take care of it, declutter it, clean it, whatever you need to do. All right, so let's get started on all of these wonderful things we need to do every single morning. And then at the end, I have some news. So, all right, let's start with number 8 today, which is getting dressed to shoes. You got 2 minutes to make sure that happens. See, dress to shoes. All taken care of today. It seriously helps to keep my mental status better when I get dressed to shoes. It helps to keep me in a positive mindset. It helps to keep me in a positive headspace. It helps to keep me motivated. It's just something that, it's nice to do. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a pajama day. Have a pajama day if you want to have a pajama day. But you need to get into a clean set of pajamas. You have to actually change out of your pajamas and get into a new set. So get dressed to shoes. Yes, I do realize that sometimes it can take longer than 2 minutes, but if you're trying to get it done in 2 minutes, you get some aerobic exercise that way. So get dressed to shoes. I'm still deciding if I want my hair up or down. I know yesterday I was off for like 2 minutes and my hair was up. But, right now it's okay down. But I remembered to grab a hair thing. We got about 19 seconds left to go. Let's get dressed to shoes today. Make sure that you do something fun for date night. Come on, guys, we can still have fun. We play board games, go for a walk, anything. You can still have fun when you're having a date night and in quarantine. All right, next one is 6. Make your bed. You got 2 minutes starting now. We talk about it every single day. The bed is the shiny sink of the bedroom. It helps make the bedroom feel cleaner, be cleaner, especially this week since we've been working all week around the bed. It's nice to have the bed done to help us out with that. So that way, like today, everything that's at the foot of the bed can just go on top of the bed, and then we can figure it out from there. So get your bed made. It doesn't have to look like it's out of a hotel or out of a magazine. The covers can just get thrown up, but let's make the bed. It helps. All of these little things that we do here helps keep us in that positive mind space. So that's what we want. We want to be in that positive mind space because with everything going on, our minds can take us to positives and to lows for no reason whatsoever at the drop of a dime. So anything we do to help us stay in that positive mindset and not fall into that pit of negativity is a good thing. All right. We got about 30 seconds left to finish making our bed. You might not get it all done, but it might actually just be better than what it was. So, hi, Laura. Good morning. I know I've made it every morning this week except for Monday. All right. Next one, we're going to swish and swipe. Got 2 minutes, which is all it should really take because all you're doing is cleaning off the spots on the sink. Morning, Sheena. Getting the spots on the sink, the spots on the mirror, the spots on the toilet. And if you got a little boy, you know you got him. That's the hard thing, adjusting that way to where, hey, I want to run to the store. And it's not I'll be back in 30 seconds. It's a rough thing. I haven't forgotten about messaging you either, Sheena. I haven't figured out what I'm going to batch cook yet, so I will let you know. I think for sure I'm going to do loaded baked potato soup. That's probably the one thing for sure I'm going to do. Yeah, it's a long process to get up and go to do anything nowadays. One more thing you got to think of, another thing you got to think of, but we're doing it for us and for everybody else to make sure that we keep people healthy. We want people to be healthy. The second wave in the 1918 Spanish flu was more deadly than the first because people dropped their guards. So, because everybody came out to celebrate the end of the war. So, we have to be vigilant. Don't stop living your life, but we have to be vigilant. So, all right, done. All right, now we're going to hit number 9 on our list, which is laundry. So you're starting the laundry, you're putting it into the dryer, you are maybe folding some of it, maybe you've already folded it and you need to put it away. Get it put away. So that is what needs to happen. Take care of the laundry. Because remember, laundry is not done till it's folded and put away. So let's make sure it happens. And like I said, I get it. I know it's not fun. I know it's a pain. I know it's annoying. I know it's boring. But it really helps to where then you don't have to iron anything or search for something when it's time to lay all your clothes for the day, your favorite stuff, because let's face it, we wash our favorite stuff because we're wearing it. Your favorite stuff is clean and hanging up or clean and folded and put away. We don't wash the clothes a lot that we don't totally like. And so if you're noticing that there's something that's staying in your closet as you're doing all this laundry, maybe it's time to get rid of it. Maybe. Just maybe. So, all right, we got about, and I do realize on this one as well, there is no way to fold and put away an entire thing of laundry in 2 minutes. But we can pull it out of the dryer and fold it. Or, like I said, if it's already folded, it is possible to maybe be able to put it away. It is definitely possible to get a load started and a load switched over to the dryer if that is where we're at. So, all right, laundry is done. All right, number 5. The core check-in. All right, 2 minutes. How was your sleep? Mine was really good. Yet again, did not go to bed as early as I wanted, but I did say, nope, I'm not going to sit here and finish watching this movie. I'm going to go to bed. Make sure you eat all your meals today. Make sure you drink all your water today. And how did you do yesterday with those two? Make sure you pamper today. Make sure you move today. All these things that need to happen every single day, and they're the ones that we can skip quite easily, especially pampering and moving. And they're really quite essential to a good headspace. Um, you can't give from an empty vessel. So if you're not constantly filling it back up, pretty soon you've got nothing to give anybody else. So it's exceptionally important for people to constantly pamper, move. Movement also helps desperately with that positive headspace. So we want to make sure that we are constantly getting those things done each and every day, no matter how small and minuscule it is. Remember, a good movement workout is also cleaning. You can use cleaning for your workout. There was a study, and I brought it up a while ago, where they looked at a maid's health versus, I don't remember who it was, but the maid was in excellent health from constantly doing the cleaning because it's a good exercise. So we want to make sure we work on that. So 3, 2, 1, done. All right. Now we're going to look at our meals for the day. We want to plan our meals. 2 minutes. Let me grab my book. Okay. So, meals for today. We are going to do breakfast sandwiches or breakfast burritos. We are going to have sandwiches for lunch. And Juan said he wanted a grill. So, we need to pull out a piece of meat. Right, because gloves don't mean anything if you've done more than one activity in those gloves. So, like if even wearing gloves shopping, I mean, it's really you're touching multiple things, so you're still cross-contaminating. Um, the minute you touch the door to open up to get into the store, and then you touch, I don't know, a piece of fruit, you have now cross-contaminated. So technically, you need to switch gloves. Um, gloves give people a false sense of security. Gloves don't save much because you still need to make sure you're not cross-contaminating. The minute you're touching something different than what you were already touching, you are cross-contaminating. So gloves give people a false sense of security. Yeah, that's healthcare 101. Um, you know, having to, when I was passing meds and taking care of residents, it was a matter of, you know, if you had to administer drops or creams or whatever, it was probably a good 4 or 5 different pairs of gloves to make sure you didn't cross contaminate. So hand sanitizer is much better right now if you're worried about it. Or you can wear the gloves, just make sure that you don't touch your keys, touch your face, touch your mask, touch your purse. So like we'll use grocery shopping. If you're going grocery shopping, make sure you do all your produce and stuff like that with one set of gloves and that you've sanitized the cart. Then another set of gloves for doing everything else. Then take off those gloves when you go to pay and go into your purse and stuff like that. That's the way to do it. You need to make sure that you're not cross contaminating as much as possible if you want to truly do what gloves are meant to do. But most people are not used to wearing masks, so then they put on gloves and they do it, and then they need to adjust the mask. Well, the minute you've touched your face, now you're cross contaminating. So the gloves have done you no good whatsoever. So just be wary of that. Okay, where am I? Number 2, intention. I'm just going to stick with understanding. It's been a good one. Let's intention. All right, 2 minutes to figure it out. I'm sticking with understanding because understanding means so many things on so many different levels. It's not just a matter of being patient, it's understanding why I need to be patient. Why is he having an issue? Why is he doing what he's doing? Why is the big one doing what he's doing? It's taking it to a deeper level of knowing why when you strive to understand. It's definitely a deeper level than patience because when you look and search for the understanding, you now know why you need to be patient. It's not just because their kids are acting crazy. Why are they acting crazy? So it definitely helps with getting to that deeper baseline bottom why. Because everybody's scared, Sheena. Everybody's scared. Everybody's frustrated. Yeah, they're scared. They're frustrated. Um, they're nervous. They're unsure. And when those feelings all bottle up, a lot of people then become hostile. They become jerks. They take out their frustrations because they know they necessarily can't take them out on the family that they live with. So they're going to take it out on a stranger. And nobody needs that. But fear is a crippling thing. and it affects everybody differently. You know, you've got so many different things going on right now, right? You've got people clamoring to open up the states. You've got people wanting to stay home for the next year just to make sure that they're safe. You've got people stating false facts, and you've got people believing false facts, and you've got people making stuff up out of thin air, and people degrading people for putting out true facts. Hopefully not. Hopefully they enjoy spending time with their spouse and kids. But all of this is done through fear. People believe false things or attack the truth because they're scared of what the truth says. You know, and you can't say, but look here, it says right here, blah, 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 A, B, and C, because they're not thinking rationally. They're not thinking logically. They're thinking through fear. And fear and reason cannot occupy the same space at the same time. It's improbable. It cannot be done. Because when you think through fear, your logic center shuts down. So, you know, people are frustrated and they're going to let it out on anybody that they can without getting in trouble at home. That's my thought. Maybe some of them are just jerks anyways, because, you know, people are jerks too. So I'm sure you've got some of all of them. Okay, got number 2 done. Let's do number 4. Plan your calendar for today. Just yours. Just yours. 2 minutes. Remember, today we're also syncing the calendars through next month. It's the last Friday of the month. So you're also making sure all appointments are in for May. So let's sync our calendars, get in our appointments. I've got, oh, that's right. No, is Friday Fun happening? I got to go back to that email. Make sure that, you know, you have your appointments. Make sure if you need to, you have I got to remove this appointment. It goes here. If you need to, you're putting down, yeah, that too. But that's fear talking, right? Completely illogical. It's fear talking. It's funny what people will believe when they're in the grips of fear. Well, not funny. It's amazing what people can believe. Make sure if you need to, you've got your pamper down, you've got your movement down. Make sure you plan something for date night today, okay? It doesn't have to be extravagant. It can be whatever. Jessica's actually in the middle of making a board game for school, and I'm almost thinking it might be something kind of fun to do, to make a board game just for the family to play. Come up with a different game. That would be kind of fun. All right, so my appointments are all done. I know what I've got going on. And let's see if you can guess the next one. Yep, the next one is to plan out the kids' day. So plan out the kids' day. So if you don't have kids right now, you don't need to do this one. You get a 2-minute break. Have a drink of water. I can't because I'm using his board. I need to get a different board. Well, there you go. I hope it happens. There you go. I really hope it happens, honey. I really, really, really hope it happens. You know, we've already, and I mean, right now, there's no reason to even think that this is going to go into the end of July, but there's also no reason to think that it's not. And we've already started telling Giuseppe that it's possible that he might not have a birthday party. Because then, if we're wrong, no harm done, right? But if we're right, we've already started preparing him all the way back here. So, what, the board game? I think it's cool. So, I think he wants to do one to help kids save money, like a Pac-Man game. And when you get to the end of the Pac-Man game, then you've reached your goal. So, but yeah, I like that idea. I love that school. I really, really do. It is a great school. Okay. Number 12, we just did. Time for number 1. What are today's goals? We now know where our emotional space is going to be. Let's make our physical. So we are doing Dippin' Dots today, or at least our version of Dippin' Dots. Uh, oh, turn in work needs to make sure, I need to make sure everything is in. And I still haven't done my nail. I've done dishes and it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So I need to do my nail. I think I'm going to be making some fake ones today because this nail is bothering me and this nail is getting shorter. So I think I need to make some fake nails today. All right. And then weekend cleaning because I did not do that. So I know what I need to do for my goals. That's where I'm headed. If I get them all done, great. If I don't, that's okay because I might not stay where I'm at, or as I go, some of these things might not seem as important anymore. If I don't do the Dippin' Dots today, my son is going to have my head. So I have to do the Dippin' Dots today. Um, but he's been wanting them and wanting them and wanting them. They're going to take forever just to squeeze out. So we have to see if it's going to work. All right. And that time's up. 3 more items until my announcement. All right, time for number 10, which is set up any snacks, or at least write down what you want to do, snacks, lunches, dinner prep. Write down what you need to do, um, stuff like that. So that way you can go through and get it done. Later, maybe not now. Um, I want to try something with my nails, but I have to figure out how to actually attach parchment paper to itself because, that stuff doesn't stick worth nothing. Um, so I have to figure out how to attach, nope, down today, how to attach parchment paper to itself because I already threw out the little sticky thing from the parchment paper. Because I figure if I can get the parchment paper to go up and underneath, then I can just use the nail gelic stuff to extend that. We'll see. I don't know yet. But I'm doing my nails. I'm doing my nails. I think I want to do a French. I haven't had a French in a while. I think I want to do a French. That's the thing that I've noticed. I have my hairdresser friend. has colored her hair now 3 separate times since she's been in quarantine. I will be doing my nails now for the 3rd time, even though there's absolutely no reason to do them. They haven't grown out or anything like that. Or maybe I'll keep the color, I don't know. But that's what I find that I'm doing. So, and that one's done. All right. Let's do a quick hotspot fire drill. So pick up, put away. Maybe that's for the stuff in the kitchen that you just pulled out to do any snacks or meal prep. But let's get it all put away. Now we got one left, and then I let you guys know what I've been so secretive about. So, yeah, that nail needs to get fixed. That just bothers me. This one I can deal with. This one bothers me. All right, so good for you, Sheena. I was supposed to be doing my hair on Sunday, but Katie told me that if I used box dye again, she was going to shoot me, and I believe she would. So, but that's okay. It'll still get done. I don't know how, but it will still get done. Actually, I do know how, and you guys are going to find out here in a minute. Because it needs to get done. It needs to get done. It's like on the calendar. It's been 6 weeks, so it needs to get done. I asked Juan if he wanted me to do Harley Quinn hair because we all know Juan loves Harley Quinn. And he just kind of looked at me and he goes, I love the idea, but I don't know if I could deal with the blonde. I'm like, well, do you want to find out? And he's like, no, let's not find out. I said, okay. Okay, and last one is to clean up the kitchen. Also, not necessarily one that you can do in 2 minutes, but let's give it a shot. I want unicorn hair or mermaid hair. She has this gorgeous green color that is really different. I want to go really, really different, kind of out there. I really, really want it, so we'll see. Gotta talk to her. And it will happen. I know it will happen. It just depends upon what supplies she has. Okay. Oh, I might as well say now. And the reason why I know what is going to happen is because next week, Friday, Juan and I are getting married. And my wonderful, wonderful hairdresser is also our officiant. So she is going to marry us next week, Friday. Yes, in the middle of all this, we are going to get married. We had our virtual meeting yesterday, and so we're getting married next week, Friday. So needless to say, I need to change and work out sessions for next week, Saturday, because they're not happening. It's about time. We always said that we were going to do it this year, and we're doing it. So we found out that the Clerk of Courts does online stuff for right now, so people can still get married. And we had our meeting yesterday, and everything's good. I have my certificate right over there. And that way Katie can go and sign it. So that way we're getting married. And I keep telling Juan I'm getting married in my Harry Potter pajamas. Yes, I am. I'm going to get married in my Harry Potter pajamas. Because I can. So that's the news. That's the news. So, also needless to say, minus my morning sessions next week, Friday, I will not be available next week, Friday. Also, I know it's so awesome. That's the other reason why this nail is driving me crazy because I went, no, we're not going to do a Zoom or nothing like that. I will try and get Gisek to record what little there's going to be because it's not going to be a lot because we want to keep everybody safe. So we need to keep it as short as possible. So we want to keep everybody safe. To where it's almost going to be a do you, yep, do you, yep, okay, sign the paper, we're done. So, and then we're going to do a bigger one later. So I'm going to try and get Gisek to record it, but right. But I highly doubt it considering he'll be able to see Henry. So I think they'll both will be in the throes of, I don't care about this, let's go play. Maybe Jimmy will do it. We'll see. But yeah, it would be pretty cool if it was on Zoom or just at least recorded or streamed live or whatever. But so next week, Saturday, well, Friday evening, I become Mrs. Del Rios. So very excited. Very, very, very excited. And very glad that I didn't have to wait like months and months and months and months and months to be planning this and know that it's coming. I mean, we literally decided on April 15th that it was going to happen. We literally found out for sure that it can happen yesterday. So I don't have to wait very long. The only thing I need to do is make a cake. That's it. That's all I got to do. I got to make a cake. And I think I'm going to make cupcakes. So, I don't have to worry about guests and flowers and all that other stuff. I don't have to worry about any of that because it's a quarantine wedding. And it's just about me and him making that promise to each other. And that's the other thing I'm really happy is that there's not going to be anybody there. Because I did the big hoopla wedding before. I don't want that again. In my opinion, the wedding is really truly between the bride and the groom. The reception, however, is about everybody else, which is going to happen after quarantine. I know. And that's what Katie said. She said that you are not getting married in that hair color. You're not. It's not happening. She said, I got to see what I have in my bag. So she's going to do my hair. I told her I would clean her house. She's going to do my hair and then we're going to get married. So yes, I have to have my hair done. I have to have my nails done. I cannot get married. And, even though nobody's going to see, I'm going to see. So it has to happen. My eldest son said it's about time. That is what Dallas said. When we told him it was happening, he said it's about time. Well, he said it's about damn time. But so, and we're still working on getting Gisek happy about it because he's scared of change. He's very scared of change, even though really the only thing that this is changing is my last name. Because we already own property together. We already have a kid together. Our bank accounts are together. Do you mean you have to take a phone call? You're welcome, Sheena. Have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you Sunday. So, it's going to be pretty cool. But I'm just glad I don't have to plan anything else. I can just plan to get married. So you guys have a wonderful Friday. I have to start getting set up for my client, and I will talk to you guys. I'm not doing a live tomorrow. I am sleeping in. And every time I say, oh, I'll do one when I get up, it never happens. So if I end up doing a live tomorrow morning, it will be a surprise. But we're just going to sit. No, I am not. I better not be. Um, if I actually, I'm just not eating right. If I actually do one tomorrow, it will be a surprise. But every time that I say I'm going to do one on Saturday, even if I sleep in, I never do. So I'm just going to say it's not happening. And I will see you guys Sunday morning. So I am not pregnant. No, 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 no. No, because if I got pregnant, like my doctor told me last time, you get pregnant again, you will die. I am not pregnant. No, no. I am going to be 47 years old this year. I don't need to be pregnant, especially considering my daughter-in-law is pregnant. So, but isn't that always the question? Are you pregnant? Is that why you're getting married? Are you pregnant? Nope, not pregnant. Just in love. Oh, thank you guys. So, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.